What is up, everybody? My name is Zach, and welcome back to Bunker's Kitchen. Today we're going to be showing you how to make pasta. Right here I have mostaccioli rigati. I think I got that right. I don't know. It's right there. Anyway, so seems like a lot of people are scared of pasta just because they say that they burn the pasta, which I don't know how that's possible unless you don't have water in the pot, which, I mean, I could see that happening. Or you overboil it, or people under or way overcook it, and honestly, it's not as hard as everybody makes it out to be. You really just have to follow the instructions on the back. So here, it says, for Simply Perfect Pasta. This is the recommended description here. So for 2 servings would be a quarter of a box. You would do 2 quarts of water and a teaspoon of salt. Here's the one thing. I never measure water, I never measure salt. Sorry. The thing is, the biggest part is you want to pay attention to the time. So here it says, pick your time and firmness. 11 minutes is al dente, so that's the to the tooth. It still has a bit of a good bite to it, but that's kind of how I prefer mine, somewhere between al dente and firm. Then you have 12 minutes is firm, 13 minutes is tender. So tender is like you'd be able to kind of crush it in your finger, and that's what I think most people prefer. So I already have the water boiling back here. I haven't salted it yet, so we're gonna go ahead and do that now. So I am making this pasta for a reason. It's not just, oh hey, I'm boiling some pasta. We're making baked ziti in a day or two, and I just thought, hey, I'll make this video and just get the pasta done now, so that way we don't have to worry about doing it the day of. So we're gonna go ahead. I have my little cup of salt here. I'm gonna do, I don't know, that's way more than they recommend. Because let's say, here on the box, they have, for a quarter of a box for 2 servings, about a teaspoon. I did probably a good 2 tablespoons. But you want your pasta salty, or you want your water salty, kind of like the ocean is what everybody will tell you. So we're just gonna go, maybe add a bit more. But again, this is personal preference. This is not a, hey, this is how you need to do it. So now our water is heavily boiling. Gonna take our pasta and dump some in. So we are making baked ziti, so I'm gonna go with probably about a cup, maybe like a cup or 2 worth. Again, I'm not really gonna measure it too precisely, just gonna kind of watch how much I put in. Oh yeah, that should be plenty. So I think I did maybe half a box, about half a box. And now we're just gonna let it boil. So you're gonna see it start foaming up, you know, just like that. The biggest trick, take your favorite wooden spoon and just kind of stir it around, because you definitely want to make sure that none of the pasta sticks to the pot. And if I ever catch one of you putting oil on your pasta, we're gonna have some problems. So now we're gonna set a timer for 11 minutes. Go here. 11 minutes. So we are going to keep an eye on it because you never know. I'm not perfect. It may overboil. But we should be good with the amount of water. So the reason I say I don't measure the water is just because it's easier to just dump a bunch of water in. And with that, all you have to do is make sure, depending on your pot size and how much water or how much pasta you're putting in, you don't want to have more than a half pot full of water. So see, I did that. And you can always turn down the heat on your stove once the water is fully boiling. So we had one little spillover, but it's not the end of the world. I turned my stove down to about, I had it on high to get it up to the boil. Now it's about at a 5. And I do have a, I guess this is an induction stove. Just like that. And now it's going to foam back up. Does this help? Oh yeah, that is better. Alright, and now that we have it still boiling, but not foaming, we'll be back when it's done. It's currently 10:03. We'll be back at, let's see, what's the timer say? 8 minutes. Let's do some math. So like 10:11, I think. Yeah, something like that. We'll be back. Alright, so we're about 2 minutes off from our finished product. And I promise there has been no boil overs. It's been pretty much just sitting like this the entire time. I'm not trying to hide anything from you, I swear. But something I was just looking up is some people like to bring their water to a boil with the pasta in it. And I think I personally need to test this myself, because some people say it's perfectly fine. I just immediately disagree, because you're basically going to take longer to boil it, and it's just going to bog down the water, making it more starchy. Yes, I can understand if you're trying to use pasta water with your whatever sauce you're using, sure. But just boil the water first. It doesn't take that long. Like, I set up, had everything ready for this video. I put the water on, I started it, and it was boiling within, what, 2 minutes of me talking? It doesn't take long. I promise. And just about now, the timer should be done. 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. So, that should be good. You can always take one noodle out to do a test. Don't throw your spaghetti against the wall, please. Grandma might do it, but you don't need to. This is also boiling hot. So it is actually almost on that firm note, but that's okay because it's going to get thrown into sauce and then baked in the oven. So now, let's come over here to zinc. Oh God. To the zinc, as many call it. So now, you just go ahead and dump your pasta into a strainer. Oh, we got a straggler. There we go. Whew. So now, it is perfectly up to you at this point whether or not you rinse your pasta or not. It does have more adhesion to it. If you don't rinse it, like if you throw it straight into your sauce, it will thicken up. So I'm probably just going to let it sit. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to rinse it or not because it's going to go in a container and sit for at least a day or two. So that's really it. So that, ladies and gents, is boiling pasta in a nutshell. I'm still recording, right? Yeah. All right, so ladies and gents, that is boiling pasta in a nutshell. You bring your water to a boil, add salt, throw your pasta in, just follow the instructions on the box. You're done. Make sure you have plenty of water, but don't put too much in. You can lower the heat once it is boiling and the pasta is in the water. I'm going to probably test and see, I guess, the cooking times and difference from cooking cold and bringing to a boil versus cooking at a boil, because I'm interested. I've also started to make chocolate, like chocolate candy and stuff. I don't know, I thought it'd be fun. If you guys do want to see that and any of the process of me doing that and making chocolate candy, let me know. Anyways, this has been Bunker's Kitchen. My name is Zach. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more weekly food content. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.